Good morning. Come in. How was your night?
Great. And yours?
Short. I had to edit all the videos. Not all the videos, all the photos, sent them to Germany. Now I got feedback. But if you want to have a look, some of them are really nice. So at 12 we have an appointment, a meeting with the Startup Hub, or one of the biggest startup hubs here in Oslo, who did a smart mobility hackathon. So basically what they did was they called out all entrepreneurs or innovators in the country to think about solutions for the mobility of the future. Okay, now we use the time efficiently to charge the car while we go to the meeting. Again, I have no idea how this works, but we will find out. How fast does it charge? How many kilowatts? Here, 50. That's super fast. The car has a 60 kilowatts battery, so if it was empty, the car would be full in like a little bit more than an hour. So we should be fine. So we are now at the startup lab in Oslo. We found this place because a friend of mine who is working for kind of an incubator in Germany, in Berlin, told me that if we go to Oslo and if we want to talk to people who are really up to date on that technology, everything that is sustainable and sustainable tech, we need to talk to these guys, and now we will find out what they're doing, and hopefully it's interesting. How do you select the companies that become part of the startup lab?
One is that the technology should have high potential. So the kind of the core innovation should be in the technology, not in a new innovative business model. But we work with software and hardware companies, and we work kind of sector independent. So you have companies here developing robots for the construction industry and documentation software for the oil and gas sector.
We saw that all these companies, or at least a few of them, had a strategic interest into the future of mobility. And then we came up with the idea, why don't we have these cooperation gather together to stimulate the ecosystem of startups?
What are the main topics when you talk about smart mobility?
We have worked a little bit about how do we define it to actually kind of make at least a few limitations, create a framework, and in principle, easily said, it's about transportation of people and goods.
Why is Norway so advanced when it comes to electromobility? Because when we as Germans, we arrived here 2 days ago, and we saw so many electric cars, and the infrastructure here is unbelievable. It's you can't compare it to Germany.
The main reason for the electric car penetration here in Norway is, I guess it started basically with the governmental subsidies. There are no kind of taxes on the cars. Normally there is huge taxes on normal cars. You don't need to pay road taxes. You can drive in the public transportation field into city. Parking is free. So they have used a lot of efforts actually to stimulate the e-car adoption.
Where did it go down? That's so... I told you! That's so shit. Which tree did it hit?
I think this one.
This one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, can you hold it?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah. Can you hold it? It's completely broken. Everything. The whole thing is broken. Completely broken. Oh my god! How the fuck did that happen? We were too fast. At least we have the battery.
Yeah, it's the camera now. Well, and
No, and the
plastic is broken off.
The whole thing is broken. I told you yesterday, I knew it that this was going to happen. But this was a risky flight. And I told you, there's trees, and you said, no, 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 there's no trees.
Not so many trees.
Completely broken. Let's try. So you won't believe what happened just now. We came from Norway to Sweden and we forgot to talk to customs that we're exporting this car. And then we Googled a little bit and I checked the emails, and what they said that if you leave the country without signing the carnet, it's called carnet, you have to pay a fine of approximately 20,000 euros. We were in real shock, and now we are hurrying back to the Norwegian and Swedish border to get this carnet signed and then turn around and go back to where we want to go, which is Gothenburg. So the last 2.5, 3 hours are a complete nightmare. And also the reason why this vlog probably is going to be a few hours late. This is the paper we need. And it allows us to, leave Norway without risking tremendous fines. And she was really kind, the woman in there was really kind, and she said if there had been controls, like custom controls. And so thank you, Norway Customs or Swedish Customs, I don't even know where you're from. Thank you. And now we're off to Gothenburg. We have to, we wanted to be there at 9 and now it's 10, 10:30. And our hotel is already closed, so we don't know how to get in. So this day really is the worst day ever.